Hello. Did you come here to see the craziness? I'm gonna show you the craziest thing I've ever seen. This is gonna break the interwebs. Be careful. All right, I gotta do a few calculations first, and then I'm gonna show you the craziest thing I've ever seen as a woodworker. And here comes the helicopters. They're coming to take us away. Okay, I'm going to show you something right now that's very small, very small. One of the most complicated wood structures, wood sculptures I've ever seen in my life. I had to put tape on this thing to count how many points there were, and there's 12. And trying to figure out how many sections there are, and there's 15 pieces per section. Okay, but then trying to figure out the sections is damn near impossible, because there's two sections. Oh, for the love of Pete, I have no idea. I'm gonna have to break this down with different colored tape, and I'm gonna do this right after I show you guys. So this thing I'm holding in my hand right here is about the most complicated, beautiful thing I've ever seen made. That's fits in the palm of your hand that I've ever seen any woodworker make. Wow. And that sounds strange, because there's Krenoff and Sam Malouf and Umaji, the guitar maker, just all these people that are just amazing woodworkers. You know, people who do Art Nouveau furniture that costs, $40,000 for a little tiny desk. Things like that. Amazing. And yeah, those blow me away too. But this is insane. I've looked at it a million times. It sits literally on my headboard at home, on my bed. And sometimes I'll wake up in the morning, I'll look at that thing, I'm like, okay. I mean, I know how it's made, and I know what it takes to make it. And this gentleman actually had 3 table saws that he got dialed in perfectly to make all these cuts. And just made out of redwood. It's pretty simple. I don't know how many parts are in this thing, and I'll put the number up here when I figure it out, because I know one side has 15 separate parts. And the problem is, it's trying to figure it out. So I know there's at least 30. And then there's a pile of other ones. So 1, 2, 3. Oh, can you see it? Oh. So I know there's at least 30. And then there's 1, 2, 3, 4. There might be something like 60 little tiny pieces in this thing. And I'll put the number up here when I finally figure it out. Because I'm going to have to tape off each one of these and number them, literally, because it's confusing. So, you ready? Drum roll. This is going to break the interwebs. Hold on, I'm going to zoom in. Are you ready? Here we go. Here it is. Oh, my goodness. What the hell? You see that? Let's see. Okay. It's even hard to show on the damn camera. All right, how do I get this lined up here? Oh, for God's sakes. All right, I'm just going to go like this and spin it. See that? This is a series of 5-point stars. Ah! Okay? Oh my God. Doesn't matter. It's hard to fathom. So here it is. This thing is, so each side, okay, I'm going to show you an entire side. This has 15 separate parts, okay? So there's this side here, and then there's this side here, right? And then there's a series of right down the middle crazy triangles. But if you look at it, no matter how you turn it, it's a 5-pointed star. Wow! And there's 12 points, because I counted the points. I actually put tape on them and tried to count them, and there was 12. But no matter how you turn it, it's a 5-point star. Yeah, this isn't just a 5-point star that sits up on your Christmas tree, or it hangs from a piece of paper, you know, made out of paper, hangs from a, whatever, an ornament or whatever. This thing is insane. Literally, like, the craziest thing I've ever seen anybody make. And I've seen a lot of stuff made that blew me away, and it was really cool. This, ladies and gentlemen, was made by a woodworker who nobody knows. My buddy Gary knew it. Knew the guy, and he gave Gary a couple of these, and Gary gave me one of these for my birthday, because I saw it and I was just like, holy crap, that's incredible. Yeah. So if you consider yourself a woodworker, make one of these, post it on your channel, and tell me how long it took you. I know how long it takes, and I know what jigs I need to make this, and I'm actually, sometime next year, I'm going to go and show you how this is actually made. These are all separate little pieces, see right here. So we got a sappy piece of redwood and a dark, there it is. We got a dark piece of redwood and a sappy piece of redwood. And there's a star. And there's another star. And there's another star. And another star, and another star. And star, 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 star. Incredible. The most incredible thing I've ever seen made by anybody. Right here. Look how tight. Let's see if I can get in there. You see that? See how tight that is? There's no gaps anywhere. How do you glue something like this up? I know, you glue it up with tape. Check it out. Yeah. But see, look at, so is it a series of little triangles like this? Triangle. Another triangle, right? Or is it just stars? Like, you know, whatever. God, it's hard to even figure out how to get it on there. Or is it stars? It's a conundrum. And there you go. The 5-point star that broke the interwebs. Yeah. This man wasn't famous. He wasn't infamous either. He was just some dude that wanted to figure out how to do this. And he did. And I'm holding one of them. I'm very, very thankful to have one of these. Because he only made like a dozen or so, I think. And yeah, that's amazing. All right. And thank you, Gary, for letting me have one of these. It was amazing. So there you go, people. We're going to make one of these on the YouTube channel here one of these days shortly. After I go through all my other stuff. So stay tuned for amazing craziness on woodworking. All right, there you go. I just got to figure out how to. So I'm going to figure out how many pieces are actually in this thing. I think it's like 60, but I'm gonna tape it all off and label each one so I know for sure. And I'll let you know. I'll put the thing right up here because I'm going to videotape. I'm going to edit this afterwards. So, all right. Well, there you go. The craziest thing I've ever seen in my entire life. And if you have anything that you've seen that's crazy and blows your mind away, send it to me on an email over here, right here, or comment below. All right. Well, thanks for watching. And if you're new to the channel, subscribe, like, hit the notification bell, fling, flang, the bang, bang. Yeah, that's always fun, especially when there's lots of people around. All right. Heidi-ho, it's time to go. You have an awesome day. Go outside and play. Hug somebody you love. Be safe out there, and I'll see you next time right here on the YouTubes on Woodworking with Mr. Kevin. That's me. Bye. Coming soon. Coming soon to YouTube's near you. All right. This thing is ridiculous. This is the most complicated, beautiful thing I've ever seen in my life. And here we go. Ready? Drum roll, please. Oh, it didn't work again. All right, I'm going to go put this back in its case. It's so nice.